Hello, this is the TheAireaidLord, and what you see in front of you is the ultimate Grand Theft Auto collection I have amassed. This before you is every single Grand Theft Auto game that has ever come out, since the first one to the most recent one. Now, as most people, I mentioned it in my gaming update, in case you don't know, for January, since there are really no games coming out in January in terms of new releases, and Grand Theft Auto 5's release is right around the corner. In a couple of months we will be hearing about a release date. Most likely April or May. That seems to be the Rockstar release window for their games. I have decided to do the countdown to Grand Theft Auto 5. Basically playing every single Grand Theft Auto game in order from start to finish, and basically seeing the progression of the Grand Theft Auto series from the first game to the most recent title, which is the Ballad of Gay Tony, which was released as a DLC to GTA 4. Now, a couple of things I want to note. Right here before you is every single Grand Theft Auto game that has ever come out, except for a couple of exceptions. Except for a couple exceptions. Alright? First one is Grand Theft Auto 2, which I should be getting in the mail any day now. I did order it, but it's just taking a little bit to get here. As you can see, I have GTA 1 in London. GTA 1, it just says Grand Theft Auto on it. This is the first game that ever came out, the first Grand Theft Auto. Right here is GTA London, which is an expansion. It's almost like an expansion pack to GTA 1, and it's the same gameplay as GTA 1, but it's just extra missions. And then GTA 2, I've heard, is, pretty much like the first game, but it is a tad bit upgraded. So, GTA 2 should be here. And then the only other game that I don't have from the Grand Theft Auto series is, what is it? Chinatown Wars, which I don't believe is for consoles or portable game devices. I believe it was made for like the iPod or the what? What am I thinking of? I don't know what I'm thinking of. The iPod or the Nintendo DS, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, those are the only two titles that aren't here. I don't even believe you can buy... Actually, no. I think you can buy Chinatown Wars individually. But regardless, I don't have it here. But that's okay, because I basically have every GTA game right in front of you, okay? So in order of release, we had GTA 1 in London. Then obviously GTA 2 came out. And you had 3. Vice City. I think, Liberty City Stories came out before that. And then... I think the order is reversed. I believe the order and release date terms. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was 2004 or 5. This game came out like a year or two after. And then they stopped with Grand Theft Auto for a couple of years, and then GTA 4 was the recent one. The most recent GTA game, which came out in 2008. And then in 2009, you had the Lost and Damned add-on, and then the last one, which was in late 2009, was the Ballad of Gay Tony. I don't know if I should open the boxes. I mean, most people know what these games are, alright? For GTA, it's funny, for GTA 3 and Vice City, I actually own these games. I have the 2-disc box set for 3 and Vice City. San Andreas is for the Xbox, which I'm going to play it on my 360 when I do a playthrough of it. This game I had to buy. I just actually came back from GameStop from buying Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories, which they did not have a full cover box for Liberty City Stories. The guy behind the counter said, I only have Liberty City Stories, CDs. I don't have the box. Is that okay? And I was like, sure, what the fuck? I'm not driving around the entire state of Massachusetts just to fucking find, a box for Liberty City Stories. I have the disc. That's what I need to play it, so whatever. So the way I'm going to do this, and I said this in my gaming update, I'm playing the games in order. Now, to be quite honest with everybody, I actually did take some footage of the marathon already, okay? Last night, or yesterday, in the mail, Grand Theft Auto 1 in London came in the mail, and I was like, alright, I can get started with those games. I don't have Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories, and I don't have 2 yet, but I can still take footage of the first two games. Now, I played these on my PlayStation 2. I tried hooking it up with my Elgato game capture, and it failed. It gave me a green screen on my TV, so I was like, alright, I guess that's not going to work. So I actually had to use my camera, the camera I'm using now, to film it. Funny enough, it actually makes the quality look way more improved, because keep in mind that GTA 1 in London came out on the PlayStation 1. These are PlayStation 1 games. It's not PS2, you know, there's no options to increase the quality. It's pretty much stuck at this crappy quality. Now, one thing to note is that a couple things for the PS1 games. I do not have any PlayStation 1 memory cards, so I cannot save any of my game progress for GTA 1 in London, okay? Basically, what I have to do for those two games over there, I basically have to, if I was to try to beat them, which, having played them yesterday, which I don't know if I'll put that footage up of me kind of failing at GTA 1. It was kind of funny because I was getting adjusted to the game for the first time. It was kind of funny, but needless to say, the game is very difficult to maneuver, alright? GTA 1 is very hard to move your character in general. You're like a stick figure moving throughout this two-dimensional world from above. This was before the 3D worlds of, you know, the games that I have in the middle. As you can see, I section the games by their generation. You know, at the top, you've got the first gen, you know, you've got the, you know, what? First, I don't even know what kind of generation you want to call it. You know, the PS1 era games, this is the PS2 era games, and then this is the next gen era games, which the only one that's come out thus far is 4. GTA 5 will be joining it in a few short months, but for now, this is the only one. So yeah, I was having some problems with the original GTAs, I'm not gonna lie. If I was to beat those games, I'd have to do them in a sitting. Like, one sitting, I'd have to blitzkrieg through the whole fucking game because I can't save it, and then that would be it. Same thing with London. So, I don't know. I'm thinking of two things. I'm either thinking of doing that, playing Grand Theft Auto 1 and blitzkrieging it and doing every mission, which is kind of difficult. You know, the missions are hard enough, but, you know, you have problems and stuff with the game. You know, moving and stuff is really hard for me, and, you know, it's just a hassle to do some of the missions, and again, I can't save it. I'm not used to playing PlayStation 1 games. Again, I'm using a PlayStation 2 controller to play a PlayStation 1 game, so kind of hard, okay? And then, you know, London's kind of the same thing. I actually found London a bit easier than the first one, which is kind of funny, and I have no idea how hard GTA 2 is, but I'm just letting you guys know that, okay? That's what I've done so far. I actually have taken footage of those two, and I've taken one video of GTA 3 because I wanted to get some footage out, and I didn't have these games yet, so I took one video. All of this footage I haven't uploaded yet. I have it saved. So I'm basically going to upload it in chronological order. Now, something I might do, and this is the first video of the series. This is going to be part 1. This is going to introduce the entire marathon where I'm playing all these games, okay? GTA 1 first, London second, GTA 2 third, GTA 3, GTA Vice City, Liberty City Stories, San Andreas, Vice City Stories, 4, The Lost and Damned, and The Ballad of Gay Tony. I do have The Ballad of Gay Tony and The Lost and Damned installed on my 360. I just don't have the, I know they came out with episodes from Liberty City. I didn't get that. I downloaded them from the marketplace when they first came out, so they're on my hard drive. I don't have them here to show you in physical form. But rest assured, I do have The Lost and Damned and The Ballad already downloaded, so I will be including those in this marathon. So, couple ground rules I want to establish before we get started, and these are some ground rules, again, I said in my gaming update, but the first, I think the major one that I'm going to address is cheat codes, okay? As you know, almost every single game here, except this one does have cheat codes, but the game is kind of hindered by them in a way. All of these Grand Theft Auto games have cheat codes, even these two games, which I'm really thinking of using because I had some trouble yesterday. Basically, here's the thing, okay? All these Grand Theft Auto games have cheat codes, right? Some of them give you, you know, unlimited ammo, unlimited money, extra health, extra armor, etc. It really varies per game, okay? Now, I want to say this. I am going to try to do these playthroughs without cheat codes, alright? if I get to a point in the game where I'm dying repeatedly and I can't get past it, then I will resort to using cheat codes. I'll just look them up, and I will use whatever cheat code is necessary. I will do it off camera, you know, off filming, so you guys don't have to see it. But for the purpose of completing these playthroughs, because think about it, I have to, let me count. I have 1, 2, I don't have GTA 2 right here, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 GTA games to complete, technically in the month of January. Now, it could go into later months, but as I've said, there's 700 new games coming out, starting with Dead Space 3 in February. So I'm going to not have much time to continue the marathon. I want to take January as an opportunity to do this marathon. I'm going to try. I'll have time every single day, but pretty much every single day, I'm going to play a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more of the GTA games. I'm going to get past them as much as I can. Today, here's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of going all out, just fucking blitzkrieg GTA 1. Just do it as fast as I freaking can. And I might use some cheat codes to make it easier, because it is kind of a frustrating game since it's a two-dimensional world and it's really hard for me to move at all. So I'm going to try to blitzkrieg that game. Then I'm going to try to blitzkrieg this London. I'm hoping that I have GTA 2 by the time I finish those two. If I don't, then I'm going to have to move on to GTA 3 and do more footage of it, but I won't be uploading it. I'm going to wait till GTA 2. And then when I get GTA 2, I'm going to have to blitzkrieg that one, because it's another PS1 game. Then these games I don't have to blitzkrieg through. I can, thank God, I can save them. Thank God I can save. I have PS2 memory cards. But basically, you know, these games are really long, so it's good that I don't have to fucking, you know, I don't have to save those or not save them, So yes, and then it'll be the order. It'll be the order. As you see this order, this is the order of games I'll be doing. You know, 3, Vice City, Liberty City Stories, San Andreas, Vice City Stories, and then up to 4, and then The Lost and Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. So that's the order. The order you see here is the order of the games I will be playing. Alright, excluding 2, which 2 should be right here. And maybe I gotta time it all out. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have for this, but as a bonus, I might actually try to play some missions of GTA Chinatown Wars, and you might be like, well, you just said you can't play it. I actually own an iPod Touch and the iPhone, so I'm thinking that I could technically get it for that device. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. To be honest, how the hell am I going to film Chinatown Wars? I have to like put my camera on my bed, kind of like what I did for my Halloween special 2011 when I filmed Zombieville. I'm going to have to put my camera on my bed and then lay on the bed and hold the iPod so the fucking camera can see it. If I was to do a true marathon, now I would include Chinatown Wars, because Chinatown Wars is made by Rockstar, and this is a Rockstar exclusive GTA thing. I don't think, is there a GTA game that wasn't made by Rockstar? I have no idea. But anyway, this is the marathon. This is how I'm going to be doing it. If I get stuck on a part in a game and I really can't get past it, I'll use cheat codes. So, you know, don't, you know, be like, oh, you know, oh, he's wimping out, he's using cheat codes. Well, I need to get this done. Like, if I don't use cheat codes and I get stuck on a mission for like 5 hours, like, I'm not going to get past all these games. So the cheat codes are going to help me get through it. It's a playthrough. I want to beat all these games story-wise. Probably not going to do the side content, because that'll last me like fucking days and days and days. I'm going to just go through the story as fast as I can, and then move on to the next game. Do the story, move on to the next game. It's the story that I want to do, the main campaign. Once the main campaign of the game is complete, I'll move on to the next title. So those are the rules, okay? The rules regarding cheat codes, the order in which I'm playing the games, and how I'm going to do this whole marathon. So thank you for watching this video. Somebody is screaming and it's really loud. So yeah, that's the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed this little collection here, and I will see you for the GTA footage. Let's get started.